What up, Haribo chewing snacks? Hey, this guy is nuts. This gal is nuts. This squad is nuts. Yo, check out this part. Over here we have Transmutate and the boys, but you can do like you can do cool dino mode. Is that neat or what? Is that neat? And then we have the dino hands over here. That's all sorts of awesome. Yeah. And of course, that's standard mode. But cool, right? Yeah, this bot is so nice. It's so nice. There's a lot of cool things that we did with the legs. One, it's like first you start with some, or I started with some engineering that I like knew already, and I built on top of it, and getting these cool piping and these like hydraulic looking things in the legs. That's really, really nice. And look how sturdy he is. I'm spinning him, and he has a really, really strong base and everything. And everything's real nice. And then this, if I had put some more paper in there, you can see the piping is really nice on the back, right? Yeah, that's really clean. You see a lot of like vertical lines. Dude, I think about that stuff, real talk. And no, I think it looks good. Yeah, like a war headdress or something, like tassels or whatever, things hanging down the back. And I think that's really, really awesome. On the front, like I said, we have Miss Transmutate, and then we have the two boys, the other guys, yeah. And this is where the Ractonite big arm, or the big leg, or whatever, the big limb, really comes into play as a fun little like arm thing. Has a lot of personality as an arm. The same thing with the faces, kind of like coming together like this. Like, all of this is good. And then just what is it? The cherry on top, where we have dinosaur face mode. Yeah, that's nice. I wonder if there's a way where I could like spin him around so that he can have this face too, or they could, whatever, you know what I mean, dude. Anyway. All right. So this is made using 3 Ractonites, but I'm trying to figure out where's the third one. Because I see 3 heads. Maybe this is from another build. Hold on for a second. That might be from another build completely. Whoops. Lol. So I guess it's just 2 Ractonites and 2 Transmutates. Is that right, everyone here? It seems to indicate so. I see 1. No, I see complete usage of all limbs. Now, what about the hips? Yeah, the hips are up there. Okay, so this is from some other build, but it looks really cool when it's plugged in on the back over here. That just kind of fills it out. So, whatever. I'll put it on later. It's a nice hat. It was a gift from somebody, from what I heard. 1 second. Oh man, this coffee's not that great. Dude, she said it's cold and she wants her hat back on. What am I gonna say? No. So cool. She has her hat back on. Okay. I love everything about this build. Oh my gosh, they're gonna get angry at me. No, they know. I love everything about this build except for the fact that the top part and the bottom part are connected just by 1 connection point. And I had to get a piece of paper in there, and that's the only thing that's connecting it together. But so heavy. And another regretful thing is, dude, I tried really, really hard to kind of get this to go into there. You could, and it's on a pin too. It pivots. So I was like, oh my gosh, and it didn't work. Yeah, I mean, if you plug it in, it puts it in a really weird angle. It's weird in your mind, in my mind at least. It looked like it'd be all gravy, but it's not. Anyway, so that being said, I'm going to take them apart. Just want to say I may not put them back together, and if not, I just want to say thank you, Build. I really appreciate it. Yeah. If your anima gets released, it gets released, and I really appreciate it. We appreciate it. Thank you. All right. It's really cool. It's kind of like there's like a spinal column, you know. That's neat, right? That's neat. And I'm going to pretend like I knew that all along because I didn't. But I'm going to be like, yeah, I did. Dude, I used to have a friend named Reagan who used to be like, anytime you would say something, he would, like, to confirm it, he would be like, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. And like, that's like, he would always just say that. You could just say something. I'd be like, yeah, dude. No, seriously, dude. I'm not going to take that no more. You know what I'm saying? He goes, no, you're not. And I'm like, nah, dude. And like, he was the, a great hype man to have on the side, dude. I'm sorry, dude. I'm all like, never mind. Anyway, so we have the legs. Let me put this in better focus, Daniel-san. There we go. I want to put that on a T-shirt or something and sell it, but you know, LaRusso is going to come after me and swan kick me, the crane kick me. Yeah. Okay. This is the bottom, and it looks really, really cool, and it has great balance. Okay. Hold up. Lol. But it does have good balance. Not when I fling the thing around, but like, dude, if I just do that, it's good. You know, it has good balance. And so, and why it does is it's because of all of this piping, actually. All of this piping, everything, so many things just plugging into one another. It just kind of gives it this like weird tension, like almost this like weight that channels down very evenly, actually. And that's it. And so what it is it's kind of interesting too, because it's like, I don't know if you could tell, but like the leg is at a weird kind of, there are things at a slight weird angle, but all right, never mind. We'll just go through, go through and I'll explain it. So this bit over here is the thigh sandwiching the axe blade. You know, that's a common thing, though it's supposed to connect, right? So it's just connected right there. That little joint on the bottom of that axe bit, you're going to want to turn it 90 degrees, okay? So it looks like that. See, that's the axe bit, and then you want to turn the joint so it looks like that. And you need it for clearance, I believe. Yeah, it's not connected to anything. All righty. Then here we go. So from the top of this thigh, you know, adjacent to that, like opposite of that peg, you're going to connect it to this calf. Okay? On that calf section, you're going to flip up that peg. That peg, you're going to plug into the little claw thing. And then you plug this gummy thing in later, but you got this claw thing plugged in right there. You bring it down underneath, now that we have all this like clearance, you bring it down underneath the axe blade. And because it's really like posable and stuff, you swing it over, and you plug that into another one of the calf bits. But now what you do is at the bottom of the axe, where you spun the little bit at the bottom, you have now plugged in a claw, and that claw has a little hole thingy over here. This thingy has a peg. They have plugged in together. This is bent, and now it's plugged into that claw thing. I hope I explained it properly. Yeah, but that gives it this really good, like, yeah, it does. And you just have like two of them. I hope I explained that well. enough. Or if not, just pause the video and yeah, you'll get through it. And this over here is just a Paleotrex or a Transmutate torso with a buckler and a buckler. You know, it's funny, right now she's telling me how much she likes the hat. I'm like, that's cool. So what happens in situations like this is when these robots, these builds, their anima come to our world, they don't necessarily come out perfectly the way they actually are. Like, I'm just translating it as best as I can, you know? My bad. So they sometimes, a lot of times, I mean all the time actually, come out looking different. Not 100% to what they actually are. And so when they disperse, their anima disperses and they go back, they actually go back in the form that I created them in, if that makes sense. And they transform basically into a new form. And so if later on I were to encounter the same spirit of toys that wanted to be put together, they would look different, you know what I mean? Depending on the different experiences that they had, not just through me, through like other builders and stuff, people who do Lego, arts and crafts, any type of creativity, you know, things transform. We just don't see it. Anyway, so that's the bottom part. The top part. All right, this is so much fun, but the video is kind of long, so I'm gonna stop right now and I'm gonna record part 2, okay, on another video. All right, thanks.